Princess Peach, won't you listen to my speech? I don't have any stars of invincibility, but you're the brightest star in the sky tonight for me. I'm your Luigi.
What up, bitch? I got a one-up, bitch. What's inside the question block? It's my dick. It's a me, a Mario. I'm more Italian than pastrami. I'll take you by the peaches and give you the hot salami. I save you from dragons and evil blues that are spooky. Must I be a raccoon to get inside your tanuki? I will mount you like Yoshi and show you things you've never seen. My mushroom's now mega, if you know what I mean. So suck it!
Mario, let's do this shit. I like a girl and you ruin it by yelling stuff about your dick until they go away.
Hey Luigi, it's okay that Mario's a bit risque. Just tell me what you need to say. Please don't be afraid.
Oh, Princess. It means so much for me to hear you say that. The only thing I've ever wanted to tell you is that, goddammit,
I'm here to pleasure that ass. I'd like to go first, princess, but I always come last. And you say we'll get together, but I'm jacking off alone. Koopa Troopa skeletons are the only drive home. I am tired of your run around. It's such a fucking hassle. I go through shit and then you're in another fucking castle. You gotta think about it. Well, I don't believe the hype. You'll have a lot of time to think when you are smoking on my warpipe.
OMG, I can't decide on which of you should be the guy to take me on a mustache ride that I'll redefine my life.
I'm ready to give love a shot. It's not about how many coins you got. I just know I like new love.
Yo, sluts, check out my yacht.
Let me take you on a magic hot ride.
I'll bust on your balloons when I smash your backside.
Have some fun, I'll bring my friends along.
I'll keep that Donkey Kong riding his Donkey Kong. Come on, Peach, it's time to make your choice. I'm the only brother that can make your boobies rejoice. Green lanky ass brother ain't got shit on me. It's time to live out a story of the Princess and the Pea. So, who's it gonna be, Princess?
I choose Toad.
Toad?
Well, his whole body's shaped like a dick.
Oh, yeah. Okay, mushrooms
yeah,
with the
definitely.
dicks, uh-huh.
This is our castle. But it's not Roy's one.
Not Roy. Not Roy.
Yes, it's a castle. No, it's not Roy's one.
Not Roy's. Not Roy's. Not Roy's. Not Roy's. The castle's not Roy's. Roy, not Roy. The castle that does not belong to If you saw this castle and thought it's Roy's one, you would be wrong, mate, 'cause it's not Roy's one. It's not Roy's. It isn't Roy's one. Not even close, mate. Since it's not Roy's one, we thought we'd make it our one.
Did you know? There were supposed to be multiple cameo appearances by Nintendo characters in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. They all took place in the Star Beans Cafe and were meant to be triggered whenever Mario and Luigi invented a new kind of stat-boosting coffee. The characters would come out to taste Mario and Luigi's creations in various scenes. Captain Olimar from Pikmin would emerge and dub Mario a strange life form, and proceeds to name him Marleo, an anagram of Olimar. He then mistakes Luigi for some kind of dangerous creature and attacks him with his horde of Pikmin. Wario calls your drink awful, and is revealed to be in debt to the cafe. Samus fills her energy tanks with the brothers' new Hulumbian drink. Link appears to be lost and fills his hearts with a cup of coffee instead of going to a fairy fountain. Fox McCloud gets an incoming call from Slippy or Peppy asking for help, and finally, an Excite Bike racer causes a commotion by taking his motorcycle into the cafe. Egad would also have his own scene, and each character would give you a gift. A UV lamp from Olimar, Wario's Gold, an energy tank from Samus, a Triforce from Link, a gold ring from Fox, an Excite Spring from the Excite Bike racer, and the Game Boy Horror from Egad. The scenes were never fully implemented, and it's not known why that is. Possibly because some of the scenes glorified drinks containing caffeine in a game marketed towards children. Some of the items like the Excite Spring, Triforce, Gold Ring, Wario's Gold, and the Game Boy Horror were left in the game with little to no changes. If you've played Mario Sunshine, you've probably come across this guy once or twice. He is Il Piantissimo, a masked man dressed as one of the local residents who races Mario in certain missions in the game. Similar to Koopa the Quick from Mario 64. He does, however, resemble another Nintendo character. Hacking the game to require his in-game model and removing the mask reveals that Il Piantissimo is actually the Running Man from Ocarina of Time, or the Postman from Majora's Mask, since they're alternate versions of each other. In the new Super Mario Bros. Wii issue of Iwata Asks, Nintendo President Satoru Iwata's online web series, Shigeru Miyamoto revealed that Super Mario 64 was originally going to feature cooperative play. It was split screen, and players could move independently of each other through Peach's castle. There is a possible relic of this idea left in the code. If a second controller is plugged into controller port 2, it can control the camera while Peach congratulates Mario, as well as during the credits. It's thought that cooperative play was planned for a comeback in Super Mario 64 2, which was intended for release on the failed Nintendo 64 disk drive add-on. The add-on essentially allowed games to be read off of a disc rather than a cartridge, and was never released outside of Japan. The game was scrapped due to lack of progress in development and the poor sales of the 64DD. Only one demo was ever made, but it was never shown to the public, and the only information we have left is that Luigi was going to appear in the game. Super Mario 64 DS featured Luigi, so it's possible other ideas were taken from Super Mario 64 2 and reworked for Super Mario 64 DS. Another interesting piece on Super Mario 64 is that it was conceptualized as a Super Nintendo game. It would have used a more advanced version of the Super FX chip, seen in games like Star Fox and Doom. The idea was instead moved to the new hardware platform being developed, the Nintendo 64. Super Mario 64 actually defined the features of the N64 controller. The analog stick was added for better 3D movement, and the C buttons for controlling the camera. It seems that based on Miyamoto's desire for a free, non-fixed camera, it was the lack of buttons on the Super Nintendo to the game onto